Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Let's get started. Now, before we get started, I would like you guys to follow us on Twitter at SensTalk1992 and comment below after this video, of course, what you think the Senators should do moving forward after tonight's result and what the way they should finish off the season. Tank or go for a playoff run. Before we also get started, I have some funny news. After this game was finished, I got an update on my phone that Shane Prince scored his first career goal as a New York Islander. Congrats. What a way to bite us in the ass. Let's get started. Also, an injury update. Sens head coach Dave Cameron says Mark Borowiecki will be out a while. Listed him as a week-to-week, so it looks he was awkwardly hit into the boards. So it looks like Mark Borowiecki might be out the rest of the season. Big loss for the Senators. And then, this was yesterday, Senators signed center Scott Gomez to a one-year deal worth $575,000, a prorated contract, and that's all the Senators news for now. Now let's get into the game. Start things off in the first period. Lots of shots back and forth. Great passing by the new Senator Scott Gomez, but it remained scoreless at 0. Going to the second period, 4 minutes in, Cedric Paquette scores this by JT Brown and Victor Hedman off a huge Hedman rebound past him and in, make it 1-0 Lightning. With a minute and a half to go in the second period, Andre Palat scores this by Tyler Johnson. As Johnson wraps around Hammond, he stops at the rebound. Mike Hoffman pushes into Hammond, and it goes into the net to make it a 2-0 Lightning lead. Now, 5 minutes into the third period, Mark Methot, his third of the season, snipes it past a beautiful play by Zach Smith to Mark Methot. He snipes it past Ben Bishop to make it a 2-1 game. Senators have life once again. And just after that, Senators were playing with so much passion, so much heart, and they just couldn't get it past Bishop. Plenty of chances, hit the post a few times. The seal of the deal, Nikita Kucherov. Andrew Hammond couldn't go to the net. Couldn't empty the net. They were in the zone for too long. Paquette and Kucherov buries it to make it a 3-1 lead, and then to make matters worse, Stamkos fires an empty net, scores, making it 4-1. The Senators lose 4-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The shots on net: 29 Lightning, 34 Senators. Senators are now 30-28-7, and the Lightning are on an 8-game winning streak. 38-22-4, that ties their franchise record for 8 games in a row for a franchise winning streak. And the Senators are now 7 points out of a playoff spot, and it looks like, boys and girls, Andrew Hammond was spectacular, but it looks like there's not going to be a playoffs this year. No Canadian team's going to make the playoffs, and I think it's just time to tank. Next year, this team is very young, as you can tell. Dion Phaneuf was a great acquisition, and I'm telling you, this team next year is going to be a very good team, maybe run in the playoffs. But this year, this is the year. Every single good team goes through some rough years, and we're going through that right now. Give it a few years, and you guys will have a lot to cheer about. Don't worry, guys. It's going to get way better after this year. Great effort by the Senators. They're just this close to an excellent team, and they're a very young team with a lot of potential. The core of the team is right there for the next 10 years. So it's already set for a successful franchise in the future. So I'm not worried about the team. You might as well just get like a Churchin or something, get a good draft pick, and there's no point in trying to make the playoffs this year. We're too out of it. We're way too out of it. The next Sens game is against the Toronto Maple Leafs, whatever you want to call them, the Maple Leafs. And March 5th, 2016, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. TBA and TBA S2 on Saturday, the game, hockey night in Canada. So that's against the Maple Leafs, and that's a game we should win because the Maple Leaf fans will shut up if we don't beat them. So just letting you know that's that next game. Current standings, as I said, we're 7 points out, but Detroit 75 points, first place. Second place, Pittsburgh 74 points after a huge win versus the Rangers 4-1 final. Philadelphia lost 4-0 today, but they're 69 points. Carolina, 68 points. New Jersey's out of it too now. They just collapsed. I don't know what the hell happened to them. So it looks like, New Jersey, then Ottawa, 67, Montreal, 66, Columbus and Buffalo tie with 60. So now it really looks like the only teams that would have a chance would be Philadelphia. Carolina has 2 games. Pittsburgh has 2 games in hand on Carolina, so it looks like they're officially out. They're only a point ahead of us. So, The only team that can compete for that wild card spot now is Philadelphia, and it looks like Pittsburgh and Detroit are going to slip away with that lead and going to clinch a playoff spot. So, Sens fans, I am sorry to deliver that unfortunate news, but as I said before the video started, comment below. Should we somehow go on a magical Hamburglar 2.0 stretch run, drive, whatever you want to call it, or more realistically get a top 5 draft pick? Sanders lost 4-1. Follow us on Twitter at SensTalk1992 for live tweeting updates with the game and breaking news. Like us Facebook at SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. I would really appreciate that. Like this video, share this video, or share cool stuff. I'll see you next video. Sanders lose 4-1. Added 3 circles to Google+. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that. Besides that, Sanders lose 4-1. Should we tank? Or should we go for a 2.0 Hamburglar run? Comment below in the video and like this video if you want to see more videos. I'll see you in the next video. Go Suns go.